Tucker didn't have it on me to test. Test 1 2. Test 1 2 3. Yeah, I can hear myself. All right, I'm in the call. Yeah, I'm in it loud.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of Rambler Basketball. I am Tucker Varenfeld here at Beal City as JV Ramblers will face off against the JV Aggies. There are no jump balls, so McBain will start out with the basketball. On the floor for the Ramblers, number 12, Clayton Engelwright. Number 24, Elijah Baker. Number 44, Avery DeRuyter. Number 10, Braylon Pace. And number 34, Evan Haverkamp. Haverkamp on top. Slips through, Pace's hands, and Beal City will take the ball. Number 5, Caden Strauss with the first bucket of the game. Baker now to Engelwright to DeRuyter. Haverkamp hits the three. Number 21, Jamison Latham. Now to 11, Josh Wilson. Wilson driving in, goes underneath with the reverse and makes the bucket. Baker to Engelwright. Now to Haverkamp. DeRuyter on top. Ball flying everywhere. McBain finally ends up with the ball. Baker holding up to slow things down. Pace on the near side. Down 2, Haverkamp on the block. Haverkamp makes the bucket and gets a foul. He'll go to the line for another. Fouls on Grant Lawrence. His first, team's first. Haverkamp missing the end, one chance. Wilson driving in, kicks it to Latham. Latham down to Lawrence. Lawrence gets fouled. Fouls on Avery DeRuyter, his first, team's first. Checking in for the Ramblers, number 5, Nathan Cucci. Lawrence going 2 for 2. Cucci bringing the ball up for the Ramblers. Haverkamp drives in, goes to Cucci. Cucci fires from 3, can't make it. Latham missing the 2. McBain taking it the other way. Baker going underneath. Misses the layup, rebounded by Baker. Haverkamp. And Wilson getting called for the travel. Checking in for the Ramblers, number 25, Jacob Billett. For Beal City, number 1, Bennett Gildy, and number 15, Braylon Zucker. Baker on the near side. Dumps it down low to Billett. Billett can't get it before it will go out of bounds. Jack Fuzman.
Saying it's versus the Matt Rangers. It's like something live now, Matt Rangers versus McVay varsity.
Nathan Coote kicks it up to Avery DeRuyter. Off Caden Strauss. Checking in for the Ramblers, number 40, Mason Ranucci. Cucci bringing it up top for the Ramblers. Ranucci with his own rebound, can't get shot number 2 to go. Stolen by Haverkamp. Foul on Josh Wilson. His first, team second. Gildy to Wilson, now to Strauss. And Strauss with the corner 3. Billett on the far side. And Cucci getting called for the travel. Bruce Coatman calling his first timeout for the Ramblers. And coming out of the timeout, Beal City receiving the ball. 2:47 left in the opening period. 9-5. Beal City up 4. Jack Foosman now to Braylon Zucker. Strauss trying to go to Foosman, but it goes out of bounds. Rambler basketball. Logan Finstrom drives in. Blocked by Zucker. It will remain McBain basketball. Finstrom down to Haverkamp. Haverkamp can't get a shot to go. Rebounded by Wilson, and Beal City will take it the other way. Wilson for 3. Just a little bit short. Haverkamp with the rebound. Cucci now to Billett. Haverkamp. Fouls on Bennett Gildy, his first, team's 3rd. Haverkamp down low, little long on the shot. Rebounded by Latham. Deflected out of bounds by the Ramblers. Zucker to Lawrence, now to Wilson. And Wilson hits the 3. Billett with the shot, no good. Rebounded by Ranucci. Ranucci gets fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. Ranucci missing the first. Checking in for the Ramblers, number 22, Judah Leonard. Ranucci missing the second. Lane violation on the Ramblers. Latham down to Lawrence. Lawrence can't get a hand on it, but Zucker will. Fouls on Jacob Billett, his first, team's 2nd. Gildy in the corner now to Latham. Fouls on Judah Leonard, his first, team's 3rd. Gildy driving in, missing the layup. Ranucci with the rebound. Finstrom with the shot on the block. McBain with the ball. Leonard with the rebound and the putback. And Zucker hits the three right before the buzzer sounds. At the end of the first quarter, 15-7. Beal City up 8. Zucker to Lawrence. Wilson driving. Fouls on Nathan Cucci, his first team's fourth. Fouls on Josh Wilson, his second team's fifth. Checking in for the Ramblers, number 34, Evan Haverkamp. For the Aggies, number 23, Jack Fuzman. Haverkamp missing the mid-range. Fuzman driving down low, kicks to Latham. Latham with the mid-range. Timeout, McBain. Billet. Legal screen called on Evan Haverkamp. Checking in for the Ramblers, number 38, Caden Abrahamson. Fuzman bringing the ball up real slow for Beal. McBain going to a zone defense. Lawrence with the long two. Fouls on Latham, his second team 6. Checking in for the Aggies, number 42, Casey Strauss. Haverkamp going down low, gets the bucket. Foosman to Lawrence. Strauss dribbles off his foot, goes out of bounds. It'll be Rambler basketball. Haverkamp. Billett. Now to Leonard. Leonard with the 3. Rebounded by Haverkamp. And Haverkamp gets the putback. Zucker to Strauss. Foosman. Lawrence can't hit the 3. Rebounded by Finstrom. Billett driving in, wide open lane for Billett to just walk down in and get a layup. Foosman to Lawrence, now to Strauss. Stolen by Finstrom. And they got Zucker with the foul. Bennett Gildy checking in for the Aggies. McBain in the bonus, so it'll be 1-1. Finstrom makes the free throw, gets called for a lane violation. Foosman to Gildy. Cross court to Zucker. Now to Lawrence. Lawrence can't get the shot. Rebounded by Gildy. Strauss can't get the shot. Beal City getting multiple chances. Fouls on Judah Leonard, his second team 6th. Gildy missing the first. Timeout, Beal City. Coming out of the timeout, McBain with the basketball. Beal City applying pressure. Finstrom tries to go to Haverkamp, stolen by Strauss. Fuzman now to Gildy. Stolen by Finstrom. Off Gildy. It'll be McBain basketball. Leonard. And Leonard with the block shot. Zucker to Gildy. Gildy to Fuzman. Fuzman a little strong on the three. McBain coming up with the rebound. Billet driving baseline. Tries to go to Haverkamp, stolen by Gildy. Gildy stolen by Leonard. Abrahamson for three. Fuzman to Zucker. Now to Gildy. Gildy a little strong on the long two. Billet to Leonard. Zucker to Fuzman. Driving baseline to Lawrence. And Lawrence with the mid-range. Finstrom to Abrahamson. Leonard for three. Short. Off Strauss, and it will be Rambler basketball. Abrahamson strong on the three. Baker with the rebound, missing the layup, gets his own rebound. Ball's on the floor. Timeout, Beal City. Coming out of timeout, it'll be Beal City. Beal City basketball. Gildy to Lawrence. Now to Fuzman. Back to Lawrence. Back to Gildy. Stolen by Haverkamp. Fouls on Strauss. Checking in for the Ramblers, number 52, Brett Bentham. Haverkamp misses the free throw, rebounded by Finstrom. Fouls on Bennett Gildy, his second team's 9th. Evan Haverkamp at the line shooting 1-1. Haverkamp making the first. He'll get another chance. And Haverkamp making both. Baker applying light pressure. Fuzman to Lawrence, back to Fuzman. Back to Lawrence, back to Fuzman, now to Zucker. Zucker to Gildy, back out to Fuzman, back to Zucker. Lawrence, back to Fuzman. Back to Zucker, now to Gildy, back to Zucker. Zucker for three, long. Strauss with the rebound. Long on that, Finstrom with the rebound, McBain taking it the other way. Haverkamp in the lane. Rebounded by Brett Bentham. And Bentham for two. And just like that, it went from a 7-point lead to tied at the end of the first half. 22-22 apiece. I'll see you on the other side. And welcome back. 22-22, 2 quarters to go. Beal City will start off with the ball. Strauss to Fuzman. Fuzman driving baseline, kicks it to Latham. Latham with the quick 2. Baker to Engelwright. Pace with the 3, long rebound by Engelwright, and Engelwright with the putback. Latham up to Lawrence, back to Latham, now to Fuzman. Wilson out to Lawrence. Lawrence with the long 2. Baker.
Bain scored. No, Beal City scored. McBain scored. Beal City scored. Better.
Latham now to Fuzman. To Wilson, to Strauss. And Strauss with the 2. Timeout, McBain. DeRuyter, baseline, and DeRuyter with the 2. Baker to Engelwright. Over top to DeRuyter, and DeRuyter with the 2. And just like that, it's tied up again. Lawrence to Strauss. Strauss long on the 2. Fouls on Fuzman, his first, team's first. Engelwright to Baker, now to Pace, down to Haverkamp, stolen by Strauss. Wilson to Latham. Fouls on Elijah Baker, his first, team's first. Strauss down to Latham, and Latham with the 2. Engelwright, back to Baker. Baker drives in, kicks it out to Engelwright. And Engelwright getting called for the travel. Lawrence missing the 2. Fouls on Braylon Pace. His first, team's second. Lawrence drive baseline. Rebound by Latham, blocked by DeRuyter. Baker trying to go down to Engelwright, stolen by Wilson. Lawrence to Foosman. Foosman missing the layup, rebounded by Haverkamp. Stolen by Strauss. Strauss to Lawrence, stolen by Pace. Baker up to Engelwright. Engelwright misses the layup. Wilson taking the other way. Foosman slowing things down. Now to Latham. Over to Lawrence, now to Strauss. Back to Latham. Latham driving in. Fouls on Elijah Baker. His second, team's third. Wilson to Lawrence. Lawrence long on the 2, rebounded by Strauss. Strauss long on the 2, rebounded by Lawrence. Off Lawrence, and it will be Rambler basketball. Checking in for the Ramblers, number 50, Carson Murphy. Off the hands of Carson Murphy. Murphy saves it. Latham missing the 2, rebounded by Evan Haverkamp. Haverkamp can't hold on to the ball. Missed shot, rebounded by Engelwright. Baker down low to Haverkamp, and Haverkamp with the easy 2. Strauss to Zucker. Zucker shooting 3 free throws, fouls on Carson Murphy, his first, team's 4th. Bryson Powers called for the travel. Foosman to Strauss. Strauss with the 2. Baker flying down the court. And Copeman calling a timeout for the Ramblers. Murphy on the near side going to Bryson Powers. Now to Haverkamp. Haverkamp drives in. Can't get the shot to go. Ball's on the floor. Fuzman ends up with it. Now to Zucker. Strauss. Now to Fuzman. Zucker to Bennett Gildy. Down to Strauss. Strauss getting his own rebound, and Strauss with the two. Baker. Powers for three. Checking in for the Ramblers, number 3, Trey Bovin. Wilson missing the two. Baker with the rebound. Bovin. Out of Murphy. Back to Baker. Fouls on Carson Murphy. His second, team's 5th. Fuzman. To Zucker. Now to Wilson. Back to Zucker. Cross to Gildy. Gildy down to Wilson. Back to Gildy. Gildy with the long two. Short. Gildy gets his own rebound. Rebounded by Evan Haverkamp. Haverkamp on the line though. Fuzman, now to Wilson. Wilson missing the three. Rebounded by Gildy. Jump ball called. Will be Rambler basketball. .30 seconds left. Haverkamp going down low. Missing Wilson. Fouls on Haverkamp, his second, team's 6th. Fuzman. To Zucker. To Wilson. Zucker for the three. Zucker hits the three. 8 minutes left in this game. 39-30, Beal City on top. Fuzman to Zucker, now to Wilson. Cross court to Gildy. Wilson straight through his hands and out of bounds. It'll be Rambler basketball. Checking in for the Ramblers, number 22, Judah Leonard. Beal City applying pressure. Evan Haverkamp down low. And Haverkamp with the 2. Wilson, now to Zucker. Cross court to Gildy. To Fuzman. Back to Gildy. Gildy short on his shot. Latham with the steal. Fuzman going up for the shot. Fouls on Carson Murphy. His 3rd, team's 7th. Fuzman making the first. Fuzman misses the second. Latham. Fouls on Carson Murphy. His 4th, team's 8th. Checking in for the Aggies, number 5, Caden Strauss, and number 0, Grant Lawrence. Wilson making his first attempt. Misses the second. Murphy with the rebound. Baker with the 3. Wilson now to Strauss. To Zucker. Cross to Lawrence. Back to Strauss. Strauss short on the 2. Jump ball called. It will go to McBain. Checking in for the Ramblers, number 32, Kyle Culp, and number 40, Mason Ranucci. Baker to Culp. Kyle Culp down to Murphy. Murphy off the side of the backboard, rebound by Culp. Culp called for the travel. Checking in for the Aggies, number 23, Jack Fuzman. Strauss from the lane. Baker flying down the lane, can't get the shot to go. Rebound by Ranucci. Leonard now with the ball. Leonard going up for the shot. He'll get fouled and go to the line. Fouls on Lawrence, his second, team's third. Leonard making his first. Checking in for the Ramblers, number 20, Logan Finstrom, and number 25, Jacob Billett. Leonard missing his second attempt. Foosman to Warrens. Now to Latham. Stolen by Culp. Pushed up to Billett. Billett missing his layup. Foosman to Wilson. Now to Lawrence. To Strauss. Foosman down low. Fouls on Judah Leonard. His third, team's ninth. Foosman misses his free throw. Off Wilson. Rambler basketball. Billett to Finstrom. Finstrom driving in, goes to Ranucci. Ranucci with the shot. Fouls on Caden Strauss, his second, team's fourth. Nope. McBain taking their time in the offense, going down to Judah Leonard. And Leonard with the two. Wilson. And Wilson called for the travel. Leonard driving in. Double dribble called on Leonard. Timeout, Beal City. Coming out of timeout. Beal City with the basketball. Kuzman trying to go to Wilson, deflected by Finstrom. Checking in for the Ramblers, number 24, Elijah Baker, and number 34, Evan Haverkamp. Kuzman. Now to Latham. Latham driving in. Kuzman. To Lawrence. Leonard with the rebound. Leonard can't get the shot. Out of bounds on Leonard with Beal City basketball. Wilson to Kuzman. Cross to Latham. Now to Lawrence. Inside to Strauss. Over to Wilson. Beal City with a lot of ball movement from Beal City. Kuzman. Now to Wilson. Lawrence. Haverkamp called with the foul, his third, team's 10th. Timeout, McBain. Coming out of the timeout, Warren's at the line. Shooting 2. Bill at 2, Baker. Baker down low. Fouls on Latham, his third, team's 5th. Baker making the first. Makes them both. Kuzman now to Wilson. Timeout, Beal City. Billet trying to go down low to Haverkamp, goes right off of Haverkamp's fingers and out of bounds. Latham. Blocked by Billet. Fouls on Latham. His fourth, team sixth. A 5-second call on McBain. Strauss, now to Foosman. Fouls on Elijah Baker, his third, team's 10th. Foosman making the first. Missing the second. Haverkamp with the rebound. Going down low to Judah Leonard. Stolen by Elijah Baker. Baker going underneath. Rebounded by Finstrom. Stolen by Foosman. Ball stolen by Billet. Fouls on Grant Lawrence, his third. Billet at the line for an and one attempt. Checking in for the Aggies, number 1, Bennett Gildy. Wilson. Wilson with the rebound. Fouls on Judah Leonard, his fourth, team's 10th. Gildy makes the first. Bennett missing the second. Lane violation on Latham. Fouls on Bennett Gildy. His third, team's 8th. Logan Finstrom at the line, shooting 1 and 1. Timeout, Beal City. Beal City underneath the McBain basket. Wilson. And your final score, Beal City 49, McBain 46.